is May 4th. We are in the car. We are in Los Angeles. We've moved here. We've been here now for like 3 weeks. If you guys haven't watched my last few videos where I talked about like why we moved here, I would suggest watching that. But our actual wedding is in like 20 days. Our actual wedding is like May 24th. Like the whole big thing that we've been planning. Today, what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna do our religious wedding ceremony. And it's a bit last minute with kind of, you know, the timing and everything, but our goal was really to be able to do it before our actual wedding ceremony. So then when we get to the actual wedding ceremony, we can have had our religious ceremony done, and then we can do that one where it's going to be more legal and everything will just be done. And then in July, we're going to go to Chicago and we're going to see some other family. Just kind of be like another celebration for some people who just can't travel all the way to California. Driving over to Mikhail's parents' house where we're gonna go do our ceremony at a mosque that's more nearby. So in the back we have like all of our stuff, like my clothes. I like packed all my makeup because we're gonna go eat lunch and then I'm gonna get ready. And that's what we're doing. And it was kind of a crazy morning. And then by the time we left the house, we like forgot to like bring the Taiwanese bread that we like bought yesterday. And so we had to like make a detour. But the car is loaded, we are on our way, and it's gonna be a very busy few hours. Basically almost all packed. This is all wedding stuff that is kind of coming with us, like some decor. These are our vow books. I'm charging up a small speaker. Here's like an iPad we need to bring for later for music. Here's some favors and some other stuff. Here's all of my makeup and, you know, like a hairspray. Here's some of my jewelry. And here's some of the wedding stuff. We also have all of our shoes here. Mine right here that I'm going to bring for the honeymoon. So I'm bringing these shoes along with another pair of sandals. And these are my wedding shoes. These are Mikhail's wedding shoes. These shoes Mikhail is bringing for his honeymoon, for our honeymoon. Some bags. And here are just some clothes that we're bringing with us for the wedding, like by getting ready clothes, day after stuff. Obviously, our actual wedding suit and wedding dress is not in here, but just some other things that we need. My wedding dress is hanging up right here. This is Mikhail's wedding suit. And here we just have some other stuff that we needed to bring for other wedding events, like the night before, the dinner for the two of us. Also have some of like the dress stuff as well. You can kind of see the apartment's a bit of a mess, but here's what we got. Over here, this is the start of our honeymoon packing. This is pretty much done. I still need to put the toiletries bag. I put some like really light things, and so this is like pretty much done. I think it can close pretty well. This is a Briggs & Riley backpack that we got. The suitcase is like really, really nice. We decided to get a new one for the honeymoon. We just have some of our really old luggage tag that we put on here. This is the second one that we're bringing with other clothes. We kind of divided it up based on what we're doing for the honeymoon, but this is the other one that we got. We got the exact same color, and both on the outside has my initials on it, which is super cool. The dress is in the back right here. Over in the trunk I have my makeup box and my shoes. I threw like my veil and everything else I need for my dress like inside the dress thing, and I have my getting ready robe. I got them like ages ago. These are from Mason Gray. These are like my favorite brand for pajamas, loungewear, all things like that. I'm not huge into robes, but they released these, I think they're called the Starlet robes, but on their website they have like a little bridal section. But I got these like when they first released, like I feel like a year ago, and I just kind of saved them, and then there's like an inside slip as well. I just kind of feel excited because I get to finally wear these because I've had these for so long. We're gonna have to definitely re-wet my hair, but I did wash my hair last night, but my hairstylist is gonna style this. I'm doing my own makeup. There's definitely, I don't know if like the iPhone's camera is kind of like pulling it up, but I definitely feel like I have some texture around, but I think it's okay. That's just kind of the way it is. And my mom's here. She's taking me to the venue and we're gonna go get ready. Mikhail's bringing more like he brings like the marriage license. He has her rings and all that. So with me is purely just me getting ready. Feels kind of weird I don't have my engagement ring because I put the engagement ring back in the box. I need to show you guys these slippers that I'm wearing. These are like the cutest things ever. These are so big and fluffy. I got this from Cheval. She was the original designer of the Hayley Paige dress collection, you know, before she got that stolen from her. But this is like the perfect getting ready thing. It's big, it's pink, it's fluffy, it's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. And so this is the getting ready situation. And we are on our way to the venue. These apartments on the left, when my family and I first emigrated to the US, we actually lived in these apartments, the Verdes Victoria apartments. And so it's always kind of funny because we lived here, and then at night when we would, you know, be done with dinner, we would like walk around, and then we would always see this golf course right over here that's like coming down here. We would always see people kind of playing golf and like do all these things. I don't know, it's just like this super cool feeling of like, oh my gosh, how cool is this? And so I feel very blessed that we get to come back, and I'm doing our wedding here, and I just kind of feel like it's honestly just such a good feeling. But you know, this is like a golf course, so you see people doing their, you know, morning rounds of golf, but that is like the back of like the golf entrance. But then over here with the roundabout, so this is where they're gonna set everything up. Oh my gosh, they already started. Okay, very excited. This is it. Me and my big dress that says New York. Everything is still getting set up. We're gonna go to the bridal suite.
taking dance lessons was that she was going to be in distress. So there was some hiccups, but I think the dance lessons were worth it overall. Before we get into lunch, we both sincerely, from the bottoms of our heart, want to thank you all for making the journey here, locally, East Coast, even internationally. It really means a lot to us. And also, thank you for everything you've done to make us the people we are today. Because without all of you, we would not be here, standing side by side together. So thank you. Here's a glass to both friendship and family. Cheers. Cheers.
Unfortunately a mess, not because of my amazing hairstylist who I absolutely love, but the style we did was meant to be more loose waves, and it was so windy it just kind of blew everything out. But I think we got some really nice photos, and I think some of it still has a little bit of a curl, which is honestly what I wanted, and it was so much better than what I could have put together. But so the hair is not quite how it should be, but that's okay. I think the makeup is still looking pretty good, you guys. The Huda Beauty on my eyes looking good. This is kind of like the inside part of what I'm wearing, and then I'm obviously have like a little inside dress that is a little bit more reminiscent of my wedding dress, but I did want to wear this abaya on the outside just to cover up a little bit. But look how pretty the details are. This abaya is from this brand from Pakistan, and I was so excited because it took so long to get here, but it was just so gorgeous. But we're at the boat and I will take you guys along. Show me the iPad. Matching?
Learned what an incredible man Mikhail is, and that's when I truly considered him one of my best friends. So cheers to both of you. I knew this moment was coming. Here's to an amazing married life. Can't wait to hear about more memories and celebrate with you guys soon.
I know. Yay. Thank you. Cheers! Friday. It's not Friday, it's Saturday. It's Saturday, May 25th. I'm very tired. It's currently around 8:15. Michaela is making funny faces in the back of this video. We had our wedding yesterday. It was so exciting. The whole day was, people say it was like a blur, it went by fast. It definitely went by fast, but it was awesome, to say the least. It was actually so much windier than expected, which kind of blew my hair everywhere and was very unexpected. So the veil wasn't staying, and then I feel like all of the curls that we did just kind of got blown out, which wasn't the intention. Like where my hair was like blown out and like a little bit of like light curls, because I wanted my hair to not feel so different. Because I don't usually curl my hair, but I just kind of wanted a nice blowout, some like additional waves, and I feel like the original product, as I was walking down into the ceremony, looked so good, and then the wind just kind of ruined everything. But besides that, I feel like the hair, the makeup, the outfits, everything went like exactly as I anticipated. Got like this little like mesh undershirt that's like a bodysuit to wear underneath the wedding dress, and I just kind of feel like it honestly made it a little bit better, because it was also it was windy, so it was a little bit colder in the morning. We loved the ceremony. We got a videographer who captured the ceremony, because it was mostly important that we capture the ceremony. Everything else was like, if we get a video of it, it's fine, but we also don't really need to. The ceremony went pretty much exactly as I anticipated. I definitely cried a little bit, and then I stopped crying, and that was just like very exciting. I do not think Mikhail cried, but he cried like Thursday night in the car. So I feel like that was like his moment of crying. I had my moment crying like walking down. It was like the music. Our musicians, by the way, were awesome. Like the live musicians. We heard from everybody that everybody loved them, and we could just see, because we have all Asian family, all of like the Asian people crowding around the musicians, like trying to talk to them. And I don't know, it's like the most Asian thing to do. It was like really funny. The musicians were awesome. The officiant was awesome. Our photographer was awesome. Our florist was awesome. Flowers honestly turned out so well. We wanted something more minimalistic. We had like a much lower budget. And our florist, Farryn from Honey Blossom, she did such a good job of like, honestly, like working within our budget, and everything just still looks so amazing. I loved my bouquet of the tulips, and you know, we still had a bunch of roses everywhere. I just feel like all of like those visions like were just pulled off like according to plan. And then we even got a moment at the venue where like the sun kind of peeked out too, which was like really, really nice. I mean, there was definitely some snafus too, but I feel like all in all, it was so amazing. Everybody came and joined us for such a good day, and then we got to go onto the boat. It was just kind of like a different type of experience, and we got to mingle with, you know, some of the closer age cousins a lot more, and our friends, and I just kind of felt like it was, you know, so much fun. Definitely didn't eat that much, as people said. The good thing is that my mom saved like half of the wedding cake that we actually cut. So we also got a bunch of sheet cakes that were being like cut and passed out. So it was like half the cake was actually still saved that my mom has. So we asked her to like freeze some of it. We had like 2 bites. The bites that we did have was good. People said the food was very good. People said the cake was very good, which I'm very happy, because, you know, it took a really long time to find a good cake that we liked. You know, that one that suited our tastes, where I really like things a little bit sweeter, but also like have it be classy. All the footage that you guys see from the wedding was captured by my cousin Chelsea. She's like a year older than me. She's like my best friend. She captured everything. Then my best friend from college, Danielle, was our MC. She was a maid of honor. She was just kind of, you know, doing some of that, all of those responsibilities, and it was so cool. And honestly, we just had a good time. And then we kind of ended the night by going to Disneyland. It was definitely tiring. Got back a lot later than we wanted to. Didn't get as much sleep as we wanted to, and we definitely debated like, oh, should we have just like stayed in the resort, especially because we paid so much to be here at the Terranea. But I just kind of felt like it was our wedding day, and we could have come back and just relaxed, but then I think we would have looked back and like regretted not going to Disneyland, because also it was fantastic, and we got to go on one ride on the Storybook Canal, and there's like a really cute couple who they've been married for 26 years. I think their wedding anniversary date was like the day before ours, so like it was like May 23rd. They were married for 26 years. It was so cute. They said they also went to Disneyland after their wedding as well. And then they were just like there celebrating their anniversary. I just thought that that was like the cutest thing ever, that they were like taking our videos, taking our photos. Like, that was just so sweet. Because I think most people thought we were just on a honeymoon. But then we were telling people we like actually got married, and I just feel like people were like, loved it. We're about to go check out, and we're gonna go drive back to LA to our apartment. Then we need to then be on our way to the airport. Our flight for London for the start of our honeymoon. Flight leaves around 2 p.m. So hopefully the traffic isn't too bad because it is Memorial Day weekend. That is the update. The photos, the official photos, I feel like will take some time. That is update. And honestly, everything was just amazing. There was definitely some hiccups, but you know, that is not for this vlog. If you have any other questions about the wedding, leave them in comments and I'll try to answer them. And then also I wanted to do a wedding Q&A for everyone and kind of break down how everything kind of went, like the logistics of how everything went. I did plan my wedding, like my thoughts on how that went, and everything else. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned to watch the honeymoon vlog.